Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. This is part 3. And oh my god, I am so tired. It is 1:46 in the morning. 1:47 now. I'm seriously staying up basically all night to try and finish this class trial for you guys, and I haven't even reached intermission yet. Alright, well, let's do this, huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
Right, we made it through several ordeals up till now. I'm not doing that.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, I have no idea where we're at right now. I'm trying to figure out how you come with the spear. Okay. This means burn ropes, right on my left hand. I don't know. Whatever.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear?
Okay.
Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand. But his left hand was also tied up. Then that rules out his left hand.
Whatever.
No, that's wrong!
I'm so tired. I should be asleep right now.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
Yeah,
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off.
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
What's his left hand doing when the blood splattered? Hiding. The back of his hand was exposed. Alright, I have no idea. I'm tired. Gripping.
I see!
Oh, wow.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Oh my god, stop with this front tail crap.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
Yeah, please.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
Yep.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
Yep. That's right, that's the
Hey,
power
Chiaki,
one.
what do you think?
I just took a shower. I just took a shower, so I'm basically awake. I'm half awake, but not awake at the same time. I'm just really tired. But I'm gonna do this entire trial for you guys at nighttime. I'm gonna be up till 3 o'clock in the morning, aren't I?
Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
Oh, I'm getting sleepy, but what's up, Chiaki?
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
That's not how you fix an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Please tell us again.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. I think.
Please stop saying I think. You actually have to be... Stop saying I think and actually say it with confidence.
However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Oh, okay. Just wait. Which section of the spear was he holding? The shaft, the handle, the cord? The blade. The cord, maybe?
I see!
Wow, I see.
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord.
I'm on Snapchat as well. Why? I don't know why all my friends... All my football friends are... I don't know why all my football friends are seriously texting me at 1:51 in the morning.
There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too.
Okay, yeah. Wait, just let me read this thing. On my teams. I just want to check something. Sorry. Everything's going on tonight. I don't know why my football friends are texting me at 1:51 in the morning.
Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Is it the size of that cut-off section? About the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh?
Yeah.
And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
Oh yeah.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
Actually, yeah, that's weird.
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Yeah. Oh my god, stop sending me notifications at 1:52 in the morning. 1:53 now, actually. I got another notification on Snapchat. Jack, so I made a response at like 11 o'clock at night saying I'm gonna be up all night, and then Jack seriously just sent me very nice. Nagito was gripping the cord, extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. But from there, would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
Please, I could go for tea. It might wake me up.
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
Have you ever like fall asleep like at like very early? Like say like you usually go to bed like at 10 or 11. Like you fall asleep at 8. And then like you wake up at 1 in the morning and everything, but then you can't go back to sleep. That's how I feel right now, even though I haven't gone to bed yet.
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
No, after this, I'm gonna be sleeping until like 2 in the afternoon.
How it was positioned.
Yeah, I have no idea what they're talking about. Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that, that's it. Could it be? Stay the spear in the fact that Nagito. Stay the spear in the fact that Nagito is holding some of the cord attachment. Now, if I was to go and think about it, I should be able to figure that where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. Yay, logic dive! I actually do like logic dive. Alright. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, just remember how to jump and everything. Okay. Oh god, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? Oh god. Oh god! Oh crap. Oh, this is gonna be tough, ain't it? Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? It was probably... Where was the spear just before? It was probably above, right? Because of the blood on the girder, right? Okay, I'm right. Oh my god, what the heck is that thing? Yep, okay. Dodge whatever those things are. Oh wait, they don't disappear, that's stupid. Oh god. Oh, come on. I wasn't expecting it to move back so fast. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm slowly dying by this crap, holy crap. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito? Yeah, it is a sprinkler, but it was also a ceiling. Oh no, it wasn't. It was a ceiling girder, but it wasn't sprinklers. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to dodge everything, please. Am I able to jump over this? Nope. Yeah, this thing is annoying. My god. Stop it. Please. God, just end this. I still love this, but that is annoying. I'm now running. It may just because I'm super tired, but like, holy crap. 3. What item connects both the spear and the cylinder? The rope on Nagito's left hand, the rope on Nagito's right hand. The spear's cord? I don't know. Wait, what item connects both? Yeah, probably the spear's cord, right? It could be the rope, but I don't know. I ran out of time reclaiming because I ran too many things.
We will never give up!
Okay, first death. First death of this trial so far. I mean, they told me to be prepared. I am not prepared at all because of how tired I am. Here we go. Alright. 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 Oh my. Please, just end this, please. One. It was above Nagito. Boom. Made it. Okay. Yay. Oh my god. Oh my god, how did I dodge that? Holy crap, I'm swerving, okay. A ceiling girder, that's what it was. I don't even know what's gonna happen here. Okay. That's like my second hit, it's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on, I forgot it does that. This is where it gets a bit crazy. Spear scored. I'm just guessing if it's a spear score or not. Wow, that's right. Oh my god, please. Oh, thank god.
It's all coming together!
It's all coming together. Yeah, that's why I was like, please end my suffering.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Yep. It's one thing I
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
Maybe.
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
You can tell how tired I am by saying maybe. You may not be able to hear me since I'm like... You might be able to hear me a bit, but I'm like mothering all my words. I'm like mumbling and stuff because I'm like so tired.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support.
Yeah, that might be true.
He hoisted the spear directly above him.
Yeah.
And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
Yeah.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling.
Well, I'm gonna make a part 4 and a part 5. I'm just gonna wait until I get to the intermission of this.
So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He could have, maybe.
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
That's true.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was.
But is Nagito even crazy enough to commit suicide? He was insane, but is he crazy enough to commit it?
Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Yeah.
Then, this is for real?
I don't think it is. I think it's too obvious for it to be a suicide.
He really committed suicide?
No, I don't think it's true.
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Yeah, every single wound on his body, that was definitely him. I don't think he I don't think he seriously committed suicide. That's not crazy enough for Nagito.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Oh my god, wait, yeah.
That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end.
Wait, that's really impressive not thinking about that.
Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
That's really impressive. Oh jeez, that just looks... ugh.
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth, too?
He's so good and so crazy at doing it as well.
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Like, if he had to go like, oh jeez, stop this. But if he had duct tape on, he'd be like, he won't be able to hear it though since he had duct tape.
Did he need to go that far?
I think he had to, because the people would be hearing him screaming and suffering in pain. Because everyone else was everyone else was on the other side. Was like right next to. Everyone was at the plushie factory where he was like at the warehouse. And one person watching. Okay, they're gonna leave instantly, but I'm so tired.
That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
Please don't leave actually, because I could at least use one viewer.
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer.
Yeah.
His goal was to get us all executed.
Yeah, that's scary. But I don't think he is he crazy enough to commit suicide?
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
I think he did. I think he hated us.
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Yep. Jeez, and I was starting to feel a little sympathetic for him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. Sorry, Chris Roman. I've forgotten all about it. I've forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right?
Yeah.
Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
Yep.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. And tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Yep.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
Yeah.
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
Yep.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion.
No, we can't end just yet. I don't think he would commit suicide.
Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
I feel like that'd be way too obvious though.
That should be okay, right? Right?
I don't think it's crazy enough.
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is?
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh?
Crap. Did I do something wrong?
That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right?
Crap. Did I do something wrong?
It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Oh, Hashime, are you about to finally, like, break out of your shell and become a true protagonist?
Yeah.
Oh, see, he is mad he wants to go executed.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Yeah, we still have a lot of evidence.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Why are you worried?
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death.
Okay.
Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Is it the gas mask and gloves? Or the poison? Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that he couldn't even have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here, I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that he couldn't mess with. What is one piece he couldn't mess with? One of these three. This?
Crap! Crap!
No, I have no idea at this point. I think my mind's just drawing a blank. The poison?
Crap!
I have no idea. Well, something we're going to know is that the piece of evidence that he couldn't even mess with. Oh, even he couldn't mess with? The knife? No. Oil later?
Crap!
I don't know. Crap.
Crap!
Pressed the wrong button. Oops. That's how I pressed it wrong. Can you not tamper with the MP3 player? What's on my new along that? Yeah, that's not it. Now I'm on the update every day. This?
Crap!
I don't know at this point. My head is hurting really badly. I'm losing brain cells just by doing this. I'm saying related to Nagito's death. A piece of evidence that he couldn't even mess with. I already tried this. Academy student profiles for all 16 students participating. The fact that my career got forced to trans. This?
Crap!
I don't know, it says forced. My career forced it. So it relates to Nagito's death. A piece of. Oh, to his death. Something that he couldn't even mess with. Maybe that? I don't know. What on the girder?
Crap!
Am I
We will never give up!
Am I being stupid? Am I just stupid, or can I just not think of this?
Crap!
What could it be? Not through panels.
Crap!
Oh wait. If this is for real, is this? I'm gonna throw something.
Crap!
I can't think of anything. MP3 player maybe?
Crap!
Maybe there's something about Kumo Fire?
I see!
What? So stupid.
Is it about the Monokuma file?
It's never the Monokuma file.
Yeah, that's it.
And okay, it's never the Monokuma file. And right now it is. Oh my god.
There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
They didn't have that much evidence. Yep, the body was discovered inside the warehouse. Yep. Estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only there's a spear stab in the stomach, there are multiple stab wounds. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The special part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about is... What is it? What's hanging in the Monokuma file? Alright, time to die 1,000 times on this. I don't know, what could it be? Lacerations? Oh, it's cuts. Cuts on arm, I believe. It's not cuts, okay. Oh my god, what the? What is this? Holy crap, holy crap. Cause of that. How is that possible? Oh my god, my head just hurts from doing that. Cause of death, that's what it is. So.
We will never give up!
Thought it was like cuts on legs, cuts on arms, I don't know. Cuts on arms, cuts on thighs, I don't know. Alright, well either way, it's cause of death. Oh my god, this is stupid. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh wait, I need another eye. Oops. Holy shit!
I got it!
I got it. Yeah, my head is spinning insane. Holy crap. My head is seriously spinning.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Like one or two more things I'll do and I'll go to bed. Oh, there's a spear stab in the stomach, there are also multiple stab wounds. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm. Yep.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
Yeah.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not?
I mean, yeah.
The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Yeah, it could be, but it could also be poison, but I honestly don't know why it would be poison.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
No, the cause of death is always important, even if it's obvious.
Well, Monokuma, I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Yeah.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Yep.
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death?
Look, this class trial is awesome, actually. I'm really enjoying this class trial. Like, people are right saying this is the best one. And also the hardest one.
Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
And I don't think it is.
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place!
Yeah, is that even crazy enough?
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
I don't think that's crazy enough.
Are you sticking up for him?
I don't think he's crazy enough to commit suicide.
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
Yep.
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations. And that concerns me.
Oh, yeah. Because he's not crazy enough to commit suicide. That's not even crazy enough for Nagito.
For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk
Wait, what? Oh, Jack just had that do that.
his life for a truth we'd reach this easily?
No, it won't.
I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh?
Yep, seems like it.
Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What? Yeah, what friendship? We were friends. All I did was finish his entire free time events. This is Makoto, because he's actually Makoto and not except he's dead.
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied.
You are right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh?
Yeah, just to be safe.
Guess
like,
I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
Like, just to be safe, we need to go through this some more.
This is friggin' annoying.
Look, I'm sorry, but we need to go through it one more time.
But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be alright.
I'm seriously slowly dying inside because of my head.
That's what I believe.
My eyes are slowly closing.
Aww,
This music is making it even harder.
splendid. You guys are so splendid right now.
Alright. I'm sorry if you guys can hear me. I'm just so dreadful and tired.
That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
That's right. Just like what Nagito said. All your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito says the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then, this situation where it might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Intermission? Okay, maybe I'll be able to finish it. Depends how long the second half's gonna happen.
No.
Hey! Alright. Yes, I will love to save. Class trial, reopen.
I'm Monami. By now,
That's a short one.
In the beginning,
Crap.
Our
crap.
discuss-
Shoot. Okay, what did you say? So if we're working together, when do we start? The cause of death must put. Why don't we try removing off? Okay.
advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... It's possible that we overlooked something.
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
Fail in that wasn't the spear. You don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, you're gonna find out no matter what it is. The poison, is it? But I don't even know. Nothing special poison. There it is.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
Yeah,
It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's
maybe.
no way he burned to death.
There's no way.
Was a cause of death something that cannot be seen?
That's true, yes.
I agree with
Agree
that.
with that. Okay, I'm starting to be a bit more awake and jumping now. Okay, here we go.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison?
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a
We
sudden?
found this in Nagito's cottage.
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange.
Yeah, something's really strange.
Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
And we also found corn under his bed, because that's where you usually hide it, but yeah. I'm kidding, we didn't find that, but like, this is a funny joke for the time.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
Yeah.
I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was a cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see.
Anyway,
You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But, even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily,
yeah,
right?
it'd be really hard to find them.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
Maybe, but that seems like... Oh, that seems stupid though.
That's also a possibility.
No, that's really smart, but I feel like Nagito wouldn't even come up with like something that smart.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
What if he didn't drink it? What if it evaporated and... What if he... Remember, Monokuma's special poison has an effect where it becomes thicker than air. And when it evaporates. Like, what if it got into, like, his nose or into his pores behind the curtain and killed him?
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
Oh, yeah.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with
My
duct
God.
tape, you know.
Stop that.
If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
Oh, that's true.
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible.
They drank it, but... There's another way.
Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label.
Maybe. The way the poison entered, I can find it. This was written on the warning label? Think carefully and try to remember it. Yes, let's just dive again. I love this. I don't care how hard it gets, I'm still gonna love this game. I mean, I'm still gonna love this minigame. And heck, I also still really love the Hangman's Gambit, despite it being super absurd now. Okay, well. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. What's the poison? It was gas. Fucking Nagito, yep. this gas. Oh geez, this is coming up at a certain now. This is gonna get a bit hard. Ah, crap, I definitely went. Wait, there's only 2 questions here? What the heck? Look in the top right corner, it says only 2. There's only 2. Dang, I thought I could jump over higher than that. Oh, do I have to restart from the beginning? Yes, I do. Are you kidding me? No. Okay, I don't have to start the beginning anymore. Okay, I actually might die here. Oh my god. Look, there's one more question left. If I die... I die here, I'm throwing something. Oh, so this game must be funny, eh? Alright. Okay, no. I did it on purpose. Okay, this is gonna be the last thing I do. This is gonna be the last one I do. It's 2:28 in the morning.
We will never give up!
It's 2:28 in the morning. I seriously don't feel like doing this. Okay. Yep, we'll never give up. Here we go. Watch it dive. In 3, 2, 1, dive, start. Please, somebody, am I suffering? I'm the only one who can actually end my suffering in this game. See, this part's easy. Like, this part's easy mode, okay? Like, that's easy. Well, I said it was easy and I decided to go with liquid instead of gas. I meant to go with gas, but I forget that sometimes it changes. So... I was right. Can poison even be turned into a solid? That's my question, actually. So I've never seen poison ever be in a solid form. Oh my god, that's where I die. Holy crap. I come so close. And then I die at the end there. Oh! that was a mistake. Boom. Just jump over here. Oh my god, wait, I could have just done this the entire time. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How does the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his nose? It can't be through his mouth. It's either through his wounds or nose. Okay. Oh god, please save the world. God, please. Wait, why am I asking God to save the world? Please, God, just end this. Please.
It's all coming together!
My god, my life. I love it, but seriously, this is annoying.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
Yep. I know.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The reason why we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas to be able to spread the atmosphere too. Fire the sprinklers, nerves, smoke. Sprinklers?
I see!
Wow, I just guessed.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Yep. And the gases stay it's heavier than air and it breaks down in minutes. It's suspectable that hydrolysis, I don't know. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death. Yep.
Of course! Hydrolysis!
Hydrolysis, that's how you say
The
it.
chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Also,
Hey.
the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body,
Who
the spear
poisoned
in
him?
his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
Who poisoned
So
him?
what?
So we need to figure out who poisoned
Huh?
him.
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
Yeah, but who poisoned him?
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right?
No.
Then enough already!
It does definitely change the fact because we don't know who poisoned him.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but
What? There's still more?
Yep. I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. And then Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Is that really his motive? That's what I've been saying this entire time. Is he crazy enough? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
That's what I've been thinking, but I don't know. Now that we know that his true cause of death is poisoning, I don't think it's an accomplice. Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
Yep. Nagito really brought the poison to the warehouse. The thing that would have been left behind is the bomb, the meal, no, this again, the meat on the bone. The meat on the bone. Meat on the bone. The container.
I see!
Yep.
are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah, I made that mistake as well in the beginning of the game. I said on the meat bone, the meat on the bone, bone on the meat. I think I said that. Bone the on meat.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
Yeah, I figured out like sooner that meat on the bone was actually like a meme and everyone messed up on it.
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, I figured out that meat on the bone was a meme after I was watching a meme video for some reason. I think I was just bored it, and that was on there when it was like meat on the bone.
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place, in a glass or plastic. Yep. Away
The
from sunlight.
container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
Oh my god, just wait a second.
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
So it was in the fire grenades. Was it?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right! You're totally right!
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
Stop, Katsuichi. If you want to live, you gotta keep on going. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I'm just tired to go to bed. I also feel that way. That's why I wanted to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
that's no good.
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us.
Yeah.
By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else.
Yeah. But if we do and we get it wrong, we're hurting everybody. There's no way this is actually a suicide.
But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us.
Be like, he'd go crazy.
He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
Wow, you're starting to sound like I'm...
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
Yeah.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Maybe.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of the light running through the back of my head. Maybe when I passed 7 now my being clear. What'd you say? And you probably just didn't notice it, like maybe the container was hit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I might be able to get the answer. When I thought the poison was means that the thing this container was... Oh my god, please don't be absurd. Fire grenades, yep. Oh god, it's already started. Okay, Okay, so far this thing get a bit too crazy. That guy has no man. What? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. At this point I don't care. Just give me an A. Give me another A. Come on. Give me a D. Give me a D. Oh, fire grenade, not grenades. Oh, God, give me a... Man. Yes!
I got it!
it! Oh my god, this hurts.
I see! I got it!
Huh?
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse. It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Yep. Oh man, this plan is so well thought out. I said that through the trial, but not because I said that throughout the investigation, but this is not even his plan. His plan is basically near perfect.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible! Miss Sonia just said so right now!
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Sonia's words contain a clue that the contents of... Wait. Sonia's words contain a clue that the contents of the fire grenade was swapped with the poison. I don't know, like... This?
I can prove it with this!
Yeah, well, I guess that because I knew that's part of the fire grenade.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
2.3. I just want to turn this off, but I feel like I'm getting close.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
I'm sorry I sound so dead, but like, I feel so dead. I feel so dead outside and in the inside. I am seriously tired. I'm not getting shot to pick me up. I was wrong.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Yep.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
Yep.
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
Man, he thought this plan out perfectly. Whatever was going on in the Swiss's mind, whatever happened to Makoto, man, it definitely made him a lot smarter and crazier. But like, man, this plan was so well thought out. Whatever was going on in his crazy, twisted head was a perfect plan that basically almost cannot be solved.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide! Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What?
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
I just want to be suicide now thinking about
Is
it.
this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry,
Man,
but I just realized it.
Chiaki is really coming through, guys. Like, Chiaki is coming through now. This is insane.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison.
She is saving all of us.
So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
When the fire grenades were brought at in the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. Because the same would be when the spirit fell, when the spirit was activated, the fire started.
Crap!
Crap, I didn't mean that. When we all through.
I see!
Yeah.
Are you saying It was when we all threw the fire grenades?
So, what did you say though? Like, what did you say though? When we all threw... How hard is it? The one of the fire grenades was brought them at the moment Nagito bringing the poison in the stand. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed. And it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
Wait. Oh my god, that is more horrifying. Because this is the thing. Who threw the poison fire grenade? Oh my god, that's so horrifying. Because now you have the option between one... You have the option between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, you have an option between 6 people here on who it is. You're basically playing Russian roulette with 6 bullets in, and you have to shoot 1 bullet, and you have to shoot the bullet at the person on who did it. But we don't know who did it because we don't know who threw the poison fire grenade. That is seriously insane and really horrifying.
One of us.
But we don't know.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
What the heck? But you said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
Himself. No, one of us, but like... That doesn't say himself, no. Okay. One of us, but we don't know.
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The Russian prepared the poison... It was Nagito. Oh, well, one of us.
Crap!
Oh, okay, then it's Nagito.
I see!
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
The fire was Nagito.
I see!
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire was... Did someone throw the
I
poison?
see!
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
Yep.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
Yep.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
I think it was.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What?
It's 2:51. It's almost 3 in the morning.
What the hell?
I should have stopped doing this when it was like 2 o'clock, but whatever.
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
I'm gonna like finish it. After we're done one more segment, I'm gonna end.
To do that,
I promise.
he set a trap to force someone to kill him.
Yep.
The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor.
Yep.
Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison.
I don't even know how to picture myself. That is scary.
And then...
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Yeah.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Question is though, who threw the poison fire grenade? If we can figure that out, it's basically just going to be a game of luck, a game of chance, a game of Russian roulette with 6 bullets in the cylinder. We have the gun to us, we have the gun to our head, and the thing is, we gotta shoot it at someone else, or we take the shot at our head and hope it gets jammed.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened.
Sorry, not 6, but 5 in the cylinder. Just like Nagito.
His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
Which is awesome and crazy and also great and also this is the best trial ever. Like, holy crap.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
Yep. This is why Nagito is the best. This class trial is insane and I love it.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out.
Well, it did get found out, but... Sorry,
After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved.
Yep.
As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces.
Yeah.
For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair.
Shut up, Makuma.
Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick.
Which is awesome and insane. This class trial is awesome. So many twists and everything. I mean, I'm enjoying it how everyone else is. It's probably just 'cause I'm very tired. But let's keep going.
Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
No, we can't.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Yeah, we just have to guess.
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count.
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
Why even have the surveillance cameras?
I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
My god. My god. Seriously, Katsuruchi gets off on this stuff, doesn't he?
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Just pick the person on who you hate the most. That's what you do.
Is giving up all we can do?
Just vote the person who you hate the most.
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
What is it?
Really?
What? Can this just end?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning?
Okay. This is gonna be the last thing I do. Seriously, 257. This is the last thing that I will do. And now I'm going to bed.
I want to make sure my hunch is correct.
Okay.
Hajime, please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. And I have to do it. Even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
I'm doing this one last thing, and then I'm done. Closing argument. Start. Begin. Okay. Both inside that. Okay, nothing there yet. Never force switching the poison. No. What was the place? No, nothing there yet. Let's be on the mod. Clear panel. His whole body was tied up. Okay. Wait, listen, his whole body wasn't tied up? How do you support the spear? Not there. He wanted to hurt himself. I had to pop him a knife or something. Plushie. The reason he went to the warehouse. Oh, because of the video message. Poison, nothing there. Most places inside the break room. Nothing there yet. Let's get on the Makura panel. I don't know why I did that. I just put the spear. He wanted to hurt himself, he got a knife that he picked up. It's like over his face. Yeah, so I'm doing it again. Everyone's switching the poisons. And remove the lid. Let's place inside the break room. Yes. Oh wait, never mind. Alright, let's switch it from there. Let's be on the Makura panel. I don't know. Ice with spear, we don't know yet. Inside before fire grenades is poison. Oops, now I killed the boy. Oh, not here? Wow. Oh no, it's right here. Stack 4. Let's open it again. Let's put it inside. What's placed? I don't know yet. What's beyond the Makura panel? Oil later. That's what it is. Let's put the spear. Grabbed it. Stop. Here we go. Let's put it inside the break room. Fire grenades. Central fire grenade was poison.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Here we go.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
This comic book looks kind of different though. It looks kind of cool.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan.
It's weird for me to say I kind of like animated Nagito a bit better than actually in the game Nagito. It looks a bit cooler in the animated version of him.
Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
Does that also make me sound gay? I'm not trying to sound gay.
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison.
Okay.
When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade.
Crap, I pressed the wrong button. Oops.
With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere.
Oh, that's cool. All of us are like the shade, like the unknown, like the blackened person. All of us are the black person except Nagito, because like we have no idea who the killer is.
While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse.
Because the killer could be any one of us except for Nagito.
In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand.
I'm so upset that he seriously died. Nagito is my favorite character because he's basically, he's just Makoto. He's actually Makoto. And I'm not gonna...
In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
And I can keep on believing that unless this game... I'm gonna keep on believing that unless this game shows Makoto or something at like the end of the game. Unless Makoto somehow shows up at the end of the game, I'm gonna believe that Nagito is secretly Makoto. Until the day I die, like... Unless the anime like explains something about it, then I'm just gonna believe that this is Makoto. Unless like Makoto ends at the end unless Makoto shows up at the end of the game. If everyone knows about me.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand.
If anybody knows anything about me, Makoto is it sad to say that he was my favorite character in the first game? Actually no, I take that back, he was my second favorite character of the game. My favorite character of the first game was Kyoko. It went Byakuya, Makoto, and then Kyoko.
He lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted.
Okay, it's 3 or 4. And heck, I still like Makoto better than Hajime.
First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream...
Oh, ooh.
He stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs.
Oh, that looks terrible.
Finally...
Ooh.
He propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade.
Just seeing this is terrible. Why?
He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain.
Yep.
Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply.
Yep, and one of us threw a fire grenade and we have no idea.
It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared.
So we have no idea who threw it. Oh, yep.
The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was.
No, this is flinch.
Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vape. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh.
Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
Yep.
This is all the information related to Nagito's plan.
And we don't know who did it. We don't know who threw the fool. And we don't know who did it because we don't know who threw the fool. Because we don't know who threw the poison fire grenade.
His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone.
Yeah, because we have no idea who threw the poison fire grenade.
Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's.
Yep.
In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
This looks sick, actually. Oh. Wait, let me get a screenshot of that. Yes.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
Okay, I got the screenshot. And now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna take a nap. That is it for today. I will finish the trial tomorrow. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody. Have a super good day. My super gaming brothers and sisters, good night. And this is Super Gaming Brothers signing off.